It was a sad day in hell. So sad. Yeah, I'm sad.
Nigga, park up. No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Ain't nothing sad about today. It's Super Bowl Sunday, baby. We waited all year to get here. All year to get here.
Fuck this shit. Y'all, I'm dressed like I'm going to a funeral. My boy died 2 weeks ago. I was in hibernation. Yes, I was. I cried in the car like Red did on Friday. I definitely did. You gonna cry in the car. No, I ain't cry, but I cried a little bit. Yeah, that was a hurtful game. Anyway, we got our special guest back on Ace.
Gotta finish the eulogy.
Fuck that. Before I start crying again. No, we got our special guest Ace back on this week, filling in for Skino. Um, his boys won. His boys are in the Super Bowl this week. His boys are the New England Patriots. So let's get a round of applause. Welcome back, Ace, and some fucking Patriots going back to the Super Bowl game, looking for a seventh title in the last 20 years and shit. Ain't this about a bitch? Joe, what you got, bro? How you feeling today? Not that. No,
I'm,
no, 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 no.
okay. I was about to say, yeah, I'm
I mean,
feeling
I'm feeling
good.
good, but again, it's gonna be a tough game. It's not gonna be an easy game at all. I think the first half is gonna be a nice little shootout, and then that second half is gonna come down to defense for
Hold on,
sure.
wait. You a little premature. He
Yeah,
just asked
yeah.
how you doing. He ain't asked you
Ah,
what
I'm
you
No, bro.
feel
doing. My
about.
bad. My
Yeah,
bad.
Yeah.
I
you
didn't hear
He
you.
feeling
My
just
today?
said
bad.
hello.
My bad.
Yeah,
I'm
Hello.
bro.
feeling good. I'm feeling
Look,
good, sir. I'm
you
feeling
go
good. My
you
bad.
look, you sound like you about to shoot your load off. Come on now.
No, you got to
All right.
slow stroke,
I'm
slow
feeling good,
stroke,
man. I'm
Yeah.
feeling good.
Gotta
slow
crawl
stroke
before you walk.
before
Know
you
what I'm
walk.
saying? Shit.
You feeling today, man? Super Bowl Sunday. I feel like you today, though, but yeah, because we in black today.
I'm in black. Oh, you talking about me and him?
You, ho.
Oh, I'm in black because I look good in black. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what you talking about. You know what I mean? Over here with the Armani, you know what I mean? Doing what I'm supposed to be doing. I'm studying like this because I'm real excited about today. Because after today there will be no more football for like 7 months. So that's one of the reasons why I'm also dressed in black because although my boy is not in it, we haven't been in it for 30 years, it's still Americans' pastime. Despite what people say about baseball, football is America's sport. And I will be sad for the next 7 months. And I'm just excited for tonight, bro. That's it. Let's go. And I'm off work. They didn't go to work today.
Yo, cause I gotta talk to y'all about something. It's maybe it's
What you want
different.
to talk about?
Maybe it's different for you because you in the you know what I mean you in the residing area of one of the teams that's in the Super Bowl. But I don't feel like the hype or the excitement for the Super Bowl is there. The media coverage is a little dull. I don't know, bro. It seemed like nobody is really up for that game, like for the game, like normally people would be. Maybe because it's two East Coast team and West Coast team playing each other, like New England and Seattle, West Coast, East Coast, whatever, whatever. But it's just like the fan bases are locked in. Like, I actually seen a Seahawk fan yesterday. First one I've seen ever out here in Jersey, bro. Ever. First one. I'm like, okay. I couldn't acknowledge him because, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I'm like, yeah,
Hey, hater.
yeah. But at the same time, it's like, damn, like I never seen a Seattle fan on this side of the world, like on this side of the coast, like, and he was dressed up in all his Seattle stuff. But that could be the same about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm on the East Coast, repping LA, whatever, whatever. But that's here, neither here or there. But I just feel like, yo, the media coverage is not there. Like, not a lot of people is locked into the mold as years past, I should say. How y'all feeling about that?
Go ahead, Ace. How
Agreed.
you feel?
Agreed. I don't think that the coverage is definitely not there like it was in the past. More things are popping up on social media than they are on Sports Center or anything else. It's definitely not as hype as it was. I mean, even some of the questions they're asking aren't really like trying to get a rivalry going or anything like that. I don't feel that it's as exciting as it was in years past for sure. I agree with that.
Me personally, I kind of think yes is not like that only because everything's online now. There's not a lot of big media coverage as catch it on this channel and all the commercials. You know, the Super Bowl had about all of the commercials that's supposed to be shown at halftime, and as the Super Bowl goes on, we're just gonna rewatch those online. So the demand for like right now is not there. But the reason why you feel the way you feel, money, because your team not in it. My team ain't been in it for 30 years. So I'm used to this shit right now. I'm excited about the Super Bowl, especially because I have been talking about one player for the last 2 years. And I feel real vindicated right now, even if he don't win it. You know what I'm saying? And you know who it is. Can we say it together?
No,
Sammy D. Sammy Donald, baby. You know what I'm saying? The red-headed bandit. You know what I mean? He about to come in there. I'm not going to talk about the game yet, but back to the original question. I think it is a lot of excitement, but the excitement is just in the wrong place. We're not looking at it. It's not in the usual areas that it usually is. Now it's online, YouTube, Reels, Instagram, quick, flash, advertisement. So the buildup is not there, but the excitement for the actual Super Bowl is there, especially because of who's the halftime show.
Yeah, I
That
think that
brings a
has to
lot.
do with it.
That
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 has a
has a
big thing
lot
to
of
do with it as well. It's a lot of
exactly.
controversy, so I
So
think that it's like low key. It's like the media doesn't want to touch it because they don't want to get involved with it, so they're letting social media just run ragged with it.
not that the media don't want to touch it because they can't get involved in it. They don't want to touch it because they don't want to touch it. Simple as that. If it was a different performer, you know it would be everywhere. And there's really not a bunch of highlights about then he won a bunch of awards for this past award show.
yeah.
So he's on fire this year. So I mean I think it's a lot of politics going on with it, as well as the same time that now everything is streaming. Everything is streaming. We could always look at it tomorrow, look at it later. You know what I mean? As opposed to all the hype and extraness that's been going around. But as for that, the game, I think the game is exciting. I think the game. I think people are excited and ready for the game. Personally,
Right before we get into the game, analysis of it all, we got to send out congratulations to the new inductees to the 2026 Hall of Fame class. It was some controversy with that too. So we got to congratulate Drew Brees, Larry Fritz, Luke Kuechly, Adam Vinatieri, and Roger Craig from the Niners. But it was two particular people that got snubbed as first ballot, and commotion about going on with that with Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick not being inducted as a first ballot Hall of Famers, to be the first owner and first head coach to win what 6 Super Bowls, and it's like, yo, they not even inducted yet. Crazy. It's how you feeling about that? You know what I mean? You being from up there in that New England area, how's that going up? How is that up there? What's the news up there about that?
I mean, they talk about it. It's not crazy. I mean, it's more of like the real fans, not the bandwagon fans that like are just confused about it. I mean, when it came down to it, I said to myself, they weren't going to let both of them come in at the same time. I was expecting at least one, but it just don't make no sense. It's people are upset about it. I'm upset about it as well. But at the end of the day, I know they're going to get in there. It's just a matter of, is it going to be next year, or is it going to be when Brady's a year to go in there? They put all three of them in, which I doubt that would happen, but that would be cool. It's one of those things where you're mad about it, but you kind of move on from it. You can't let it stress you. You know that they're gonna get in there. It just sucks that they didn't get in there together the first time. I think that would have been a nice story, and it would have been really good for the NFL in general. I think, in my opinion.
Hey, Jules, you might agree with me on this too. So hold on before you respond. You know why I think they didn't get in? Spygate and Deflategate.
Yeah, that's probably is the reason. The
Deflategate
thing
and
is that
Spygate.
yeah, the thing is that even with that, right? Like the Deflategate thing, I thought was real stupid in general, but the Spygate thing, I mean, everybody in the NFL was doing it, and if a team
No,
can
they were.
figure out what
No,
they
they wasn't. They were spying on our fucking playbook, and that's how the fuck
how can you,
y'all.
I I look, I'm just going based off of what I know and what I've seen. At the end of the day, it's just like when you're playing baseball, just like when you're playing basketball, any other sport. If you can figure out someone else's signals and what they do and what represents what, that's not literally that's not that team's fault. You should have changed it. I remember playing baseball every week. We had different signals for everything we did. Football too. Every week we had, hey, this is this play now, because people watch tape, people pay attention, people watch what you do. So if you're doing the same thing over and over again, and someone just catches on, I mean, reality, what are we doing wrong there? You know what I mean?
Drew, what's your
Any
thought?
team could have did that. I'm sure there are plenty of teams that did it. They just didn't get caught or whatever.
What's
My
how
Now,
you
thing
as
is
far
feeling?
as the
this.
camera stuff, that has nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you based off of the other stuff.
My thing is this, right? This whole show, every reference I'm gonna reference is gonna have something to do with the Dallas Cowboys. Just to let you know.
All right,
One of
my
the greatest Hall of Fame coaches, Jimmy Johnson, basically said, and now I'm paraphrasing tremendously. Basically said, if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. Because he said everybody was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Picking up hand signals, just like Angel said. Everybody was doing it. And Bill Belichick, he had to learn it from somewhere. Also, take away the Spygate and the Fleetgate, he still went to 7 other Super Bowls. More than anybody, more than any coach in NFL history. Now, to talk about the Hall of Fame, I'm just a regular guy. I am nobody. My opinion doesn't even matter. However, this is my thought process about it. I haven't taken the Hall of Fame serious since Terrell Owens, TO, wasn't first ballot. Especially because you telling me that you could tell the story of the NFL without Terrell Owens, or you could tell the story of the NFL with Luke Kuechly before you mentioned Terrell Owens, you're out of your fucking mind, bro. Ain't no way Luke Kuechly's supposed to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. Nobody's taking away from his career. He was a tremendous defensive player, and he did what he was supposed to do. I'm not taking away from none of that. Fitzgerald, Larry Fitz is a legend. He played the game the right way, and he gave his heart out there. And he was in the game ever since he was a teenager. I mean, so that's a story legacy for that. His career started way before he even went to the NFL. So that's understandable. But you're not going to tell me that Luke Kuechly, no disrespect, Luke, is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and his stats that you can measure his career up against Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, Terrell Owens, shit, Michael Irvin. Michael Irvin wasn't even the first ballot Hall of Famer. You tell me Luke Kuechly is the first ballot Hall of Famer? Come on, man. At this point in time, it's actually you have to take the good with the bad, because this shines a highlight of how ridiculous the voting process and how much scrutiny and how much power the writers and the voters have against the players, bro. This shit is ridiculous. You know what I mean? I know one thing. I ain't catch a pass out there. I don't have a horse in the race, but we know Bill Belichick, Robert Kraft, Terrell Owens, first ballot Hall of Famers.
yep. Well, T.O. inducted himself and said, "Fuck it."
After the third time, Chad Ochocinco inducted himself on the sideline because he's not in the Hall of Fame, but his stats and statistics are better than some of the wide receivers that's in the Hall of Fame right now. And I'm pretty sure that obviously he's not a first ballot. We don't even know if he would even get in the Hall of Fame because of his antics. He played the game his way, and he's getting punished for it.
Mm-hmm.
So
All right, all right. Well, yeah, Senator. Congrats to those that got inducted. Sorry to those that didn't.
yeah, and congrats to Drew Brees. Drew Brees, he deserved it too, bro.
Congrats.
And we ain't gonna take no shine away from Drew, bro. 6 foot Drew is out there slinging that shit. You know what I mean? So he deserved it also. And he got a Super Bowl ring. And I think and the MVP. Don't he has the most 5,000 yard seasons amongst quarterbacks? Yeah, Drew Brees is a legend amongst legends. And he falls underneath the radar at the same time. That's crazy.
I
Word.
mean, think about it. He had to go up against, the Peyton Mannings and the Tom Brady's of those eras. So like that's why. You know, what I mean, there's always one that's the sneaky little one, and that was him. He was.
They mentioned Ben Roethlisberger before Drew
Damn, I didn't.
Brees. Even
Yeah, you're right.
though Ben Roethlisberger has more Super Bowl rings, we're not going to. I would take Drew Brees over Ben Roethlisberger any day. Even though Drew is smaller, I would definitely take Drew Brees over Ben Roethlisberger.
I don't know. 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 And
Tell
showed
me,
a little
man.
bit more toughness and heart too. Ben was taking
He
them
had
hits.
to.
Ben was
He
taking
had
them
to.
shots he wasn't supposed to be taking, bro.
He
So I
had
don't
to.
know.
He was a bigger body player. Drew Brees, he didn't have to take them shots. He was all
Yeah,
he was a captain amongst captains, a signal caller that was
well,
controlling
well,
every aspect of the offense behind
well,
that line. So I'm just saying.
from Ghost to Reflect. It's your boy, Jew. He was last couple of times. Every time he played New England, I'm seeing Ghost. He had a badass career in New York. He shifted around. He went to Minnesota. He was in San Fran for a little while. Then he landed a spot and he took a chance on him in Seattle. And look at him now. And he be going from seeing ghosts to seeing his own reflection on that Lombardi trophy. Does he have a game of his life today?
In the words of John Witherspoon, right? No, no, not John Witherspoon. In the words of Smokey, why you bringing up old shit? You know what I'm saying? You talking about seeing ghosts. He ain't seen ghosts for 6 years. You know what I mean?
No, he's
That
seeing
little
ghosts last year. Stop it. He
no
goes
no
to
no no.
Minnesota. Yes, he
He
did.
did not see no ghosts in Minnesota. He just had two bad games, bro. He had two bad games in Minnesota. It just
So
happened
the
to be the
playoff game.
last
So the playoff
it was
game
the
last year, he didn't
last
see
two
ghosts.
games. No, it was the last two bad games. It was the last two games he played in Minnesota. I understand you was only good as your last game you played, but let's be honest and let's be fair. You know what I mean? He was killing all last year with the Vikings. Nobody thought the Vikings were going to do that, especially because JJ McCarthy went down. And now look at the Vikings now that JJ McCarthy is their starting quarterback. Falling apart. Jett is one out. They damn near in a rebuild mode. If they don't
So
do nothing this year, he's gone. You know what I'm saying? And Sam Donald, he left. They didn't want his silence. And Seattle took a chance on him. Seattle was the only smart person out of this group, besides the Colts, who took a chance on Danny Dimes. The only smart person in this group that took a chance on Sam Donald. And I like it. I'm excited about it. As excited as I am, I think I hope you don't see those today. That's what I hope you don't see those. Because wait. I'm saying that specifically because as much as everybody talk about how the Seahawks has a good defense and their top two, three defenses in the league right now. What y'all think the Patriots is? You know what I mean, the Patriots just won AFC Championship last week. What is it, 7-0? That was a defensive game, right? So we're not gonna act like, you know what I mean, the Patriots don't have a leg in this race as far as on the defensive side. So I'm still worried about him seeing ghosts. I don't think he's gonna see Casper, but no, I mean, he might, matter of fact, he might see instead of the sixth sense, he might not see Ghost in that sixth sense as far as being scared, but he definitely might see Casper, get some friendly reminders. So I'm a little nervous for him.
I'm gonna transition over to you. How do you feeling? How you feeling about Drake May bringing glory back to?
I couldn't hear you. Say it again.
I said, how you feeling about Drake May possibly bringing glory back to Foxborough? Then this is his first Super Bowl.
I mean, look, it will be a wonderful story. That's for damn sure, and it's gonna create so much hate with football fans in general. I tell you that. I mean, they already hate us. They're gonna hate us even more if we win today. I think that it's gonna come down to some really good storylines in general. I think that he'll play well today. Hopefully, if his arm isn't as hurt as they made it seem. But it'd be nice. It'd be nice to get back to the promised land. Be nice to bring another one home for sure in my lifetime. I didn't think I was gonna see any growing up. Shit, I remember when fucking Brett Favre fucked us up. I remember crying my ass off at my brother's house. Like, how do we lose this game?
Damn,
So
bro.
you know,
Boy brought up 97, Jew. And
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hold up, so if he could still hurt from '97, I could still be happy from '95, '96. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
But I'm
no.
just saying,
He
I'm
Yeah,
just saying, like I know,
he
you right. I get it.
like
named
a
him.
lot of people are like, oh, you guys never learned, you guys never had pain and suffering. I'm like, bro, what do you mean? I've been watching football since I can remember. Like, I know the pain, I know the suffering, I know the teams. You know what I mean? Shit, I seen the three different uniforms change in the last 20 something years. Like, I know where we were and where we are now. Yeah, are we a little bit babied right now? Sure, because we had the best quarterback in the league, and we were doing shit with people that we shouldn't have been doing shit with. There was no reason for someone like Edelman to become a top receiver, Hogan or any of these people to become top receivers. So those are the things that like I appreciate because now we're in a situation where again we have receivers, but like they're still a lot of them are still young. We have a lot of them are still learning. A lot of them are still trying to find an identity and this playoffs, a lot of them really didn't get open like that, and it's partly because it's just they like I told you guys 2 weeks ago. I said if Diggs doesn't get anyone else open by getting double team or triple team or whatever, it's gonna be a long freaking game for us. It's gonna be straight up defense. But yeah, for Drake, going back to the question, I mean, I think Drake May bringing one will definitely be huge. I think that he definitely has to perform today. His playoff performance is not oh my god great. So today he got to shine today. He's got to shine.
Why are you being hold on, no. You being so humble, bro. Nah, man, put some respect on Drake name, boy.
No,
Hold
no, no. But I'm being a
No.
realist.
And you a
I'm
homer
not.
too. I'm being a realist too. We're not going to act like the boy has not been consistent all year. He's been
I'm not
consistent all year.
saying that. I'm not saying that.
He had one bad playoff game. One
I'm not saying
average and
that.
okay playoff game.
What I'm
So no, I
saying
mean,
what I'm
do not
saying
fall
is,
in. Hold on. Let me talk. Do not fall into the hypocrisy of trying to be humble, like, oh no, and then if y'all win, you gonna be coming out here popping shit. No, pop your shit now. Because
bro, you know me for years. I've
I was talking about
never
Drake
done
May.
that.
I was talking about Drake
I've
May
never
all
done
year.
that. Win
Drake
or
May,
lose, I've
send me
always been
that.
positive.
Yeah, I'm excited. I look like a prophet.
on, hold on. But wait, stay there, Ace. Hold on, stay there, because you brought him up. I think what year he had 9, maybe 9, 10. Stefon Diggs.
Yeah.
Do you think this could possibly be his last run, win or lose?
I don't know. I really don't know. I think if he wins this one, that could be a possibility. I th- when mm, I think if he wins this one, that could be a strong possibility. But I think that if they do win this one, they're going to use him as the second blueprint of trying to get players here. Because even with Brady, we had people that wanted to come here, but Belichick just didn't want to bring them in. Because if they didn't want to act like the way that Belichick wanted, he just didn't bother. You know, like year that we had Ocho Cinco, we should have won the Super Bowl. The year that we had Moss, we should have won the Super Bowl. Like those are things that like it angers me because it's like, damn, we brought these good players in, we told them this, and that,
No,
and Hall of Famers. Sorry, excuse me, Hall of Famers, man. And we looked great, and we just couldn't finish. And it was just like, all right, what is really going on? In the in those meetings and in practice, and cetera, et cetera. So, I mean, I think that Diggs probably has at least a good, realistically, probably 2 or 3 more years left in him. Will he be here 2 or 3 more years? Probably not. If he wins the Super Bowl, he'll probably play one more, and if he wins the second one, then he'll probably be done. I think that he's definitely a player that deserves to win a Super Bowl. Like that man busted his behind in every
him back. But hold on.
yeah. And the fact that the Bills let him go and didn't believe in him.
Hey Jew. So remember we brought up the point that Stephon Diggs and Josh Allen had this conflict with each other. It's like they ain't get along, so Steph had to ship out, and it's crazy,
Yep.
right?
I'm,
Well, look at it now. Look who
I
made their
can't hear
first.
you. Oh, wait, you going in now? Say one more
Exactly.
time.
I said, look who made their first Super Bowl appearance.
Uh, I was about to say that because they always want to blame the brother. Always want to blame the brother. You know what I'm saying? Diggs is a wild boy. Look who his girl is right now. I'm not hating on him. It looks fun. I like it. But but just because people like myself might like it, other people might not like the antics. Remember that video when they was asking everybody in the locker room if you had to pick a teammate for your sister not to date with, that's on your team, who? Stefon Diggs, right? He has a wild personality,
Yeah.
so that's why they kicked him out, and that's why the Patriots going to win. I hate to say it. I ain't mean to say that. I ain't mean to say that.
So wait, so stay there, Jill. I'm coming. All right. So we got
There
the
we go.
offensive,
Much better.
we got the
Yeah.
offensive JSN versus one of the prolific cornerbacks in the league, Christian Gonzalez. How you feeling about that matchup right there?
Thing about it is, JSN, he's going to get his numbers. He's going to get his numbers. This is an offense. This is an offensive tailored football league. So as much as he could clamp him down, whatever, and try to hold him off, whatever, he still has to play a little bit conservative because he don't want to have penalties. Especially because JSN is an excellent route runner. And just as much as he could do streaks and run seam and do streaks and seams up the side for balls over the top, it looks the exact same way as if he's going to do a comeback route, or if he's going to do a slant over the middle, or if he's going to do a drag, or if he's going to do an in and out. You know what I mean? So I think the defense is going to win that matchup only in terms of the yards he's expected to get. But JSN is still going to be very effective during this game, hands down.
You feeling about Ace?
I agree with you. It's gonna be a battle for sure. He's definitely gonna get his numbers. I think that again, it's because Christian's gonna have to play a certain way. It's gonna be a tough one in general for him to not get a lot of penalties. I think that they got away with a lot. I think at the Denver game, but so did Denver. But they definitely got away with a lot. And I think that if they don't play him where they can shut him down at least for the huge plays that will actually make a huge difference. It's going to be a long day for the defense. Again, Christian's going to have to really depend on that front line. Really, excuse me for 1 second.
I got you. I'll pick up where you're from. And then think about it. You know how JSN, how he could actually stretch the field. So I think he's going to have a lot of help over the top. So I think he's going to have a lot of help over the top. But the thing about that is, though, the Seahawks, they run the ball very, very well. So you have to watch out for when they decide to load up the box or when they're going to send blitzes. Is New England going to be able to take advantage of it, catch him in one-on-one situations? No, I mean he's not going. I don't think he's going to have that many one-on-one opportunities throughout the game. So will New England be able to capitalize off him? I'm not sure.
I think what's the name? Sam Darnold's definitely gonna test Christian Gonzalez. Like what's the name day last year?
You have to.
Cause cause he like to play like chunks. So it's like he aggressive corner. So just like Garrett Stidham chance on him before, it's gonna be like, all right, Sammy, let's take a shot. One time, right over the top. See if Christian Gonzalez gonna bite. And if he bites, to the house. I'm saying. But other than that, my X factor for this game is your boy Jew. It's my boy actually. Cooper motherfucking Cup.
Thank you,
Cooper
boy. Thank you, boy. No, 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 no. And he redeemed himself, and they won. You cannot say that's your boy because you shipped him out of there 2 years ago. You didn't want him. You wanted Puka the Chua. That's
No,
who
I
you. That's the
did.
only thing. Yeah, you
With the
did.
that one-two
Yeah,
punch.
you did.
With the
Yeah, you
one-two
did.
punch.
You thought.
No,
Yeah,
you
no,
you
no, no.
and him out. I'm not the OC. I'm not the head coach. I'm
You
just a
should
fan.
have. You should have wrote a letter. Remember what? Remember what Sean did
You
in
should
White
have run a
Chicks?
line.
I'm going to write a letter. You should have did something, all right? You to blame, just like Michael Irvin's to blame, while Michael Parsons not in Dallas no more.
Who y'all X factors, man? We got a couple of minutes left. Who y'all X factors before we get
Oh,
into this
bro.
game?
Be honest with you, my X factor is I want to say Hunter Henry, right? But it's really going to be in the running game. The X factor is going to be running game on both sides of the ball. Seattle, they're a little depleted as far as their backfield, but they still run the ball extremely well. But I think the advantage in the run game is going to go to New England because they have two very very good backs over there. They can hand the ball off, switch it off, and they can run, and they both can catch it out the backfield. The only thing is, Rashard Stevenson, he's a better pass blocker. So that's going to be the determining factor in my mind.
His name is
Play action
Ramondre
run game. What's it? What did I say?
Rashad.
I thought I said Ramon.
No, his name is Ramondre.
You said Rashad Rahman. That's what you said.
Hey, so
But yeah, hey, I agree with you, man. It's definitely going to come down to the running backs. I think New England definitely has the advantage on that. But again, that defense, that Seattle defense, if they adjust, it's going to make it difficult. But yes, the running backs are going to definitely be a key factor in this. On the defensive side, I think we just talked about it, right? It's gonna be Gonzalez. Gonzalez is gonna have to shut that down as much as he can and really control the shots going to J. But I think the other thing too is we got to talk about is that front line for New England. If they get in there the way that they should, he gonna start seeing ghosts. I'm sorry. That big Hawaiian that motherfucker, and what's Williams. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how well they play off of both of them. Because that front line get in there early or just early to cause issues. There's gonna be a lot of interceptions for sure or fumbles, in my opinion.
let me get some game picks. Who y'all got? And score. Win the game. Who's Super Bowl 60 champions? And what's the score?
Let Ace go first. Yeah, let Ace go
No, no.
first.
I should be last because I'm the only one that's probably gonna pick the Patriots.
That's why
I
you
had
should
But
go
to.
you know,
first. That's exactly why you
you're
should
an
go first. We
asshole.
know
You're an
exactly what you're
asshole.
going with. You know what I mean? It's not just
I
like
mean, look, I think it's gonna be a good game. So I think it's gonna come down to it being 34-28 Patriots. I think it's gonna win by field goal.
Joe, what you got?
I mean, not a field goal. The field goal is gonna, you know what I mean.
Yeah, Joe, what you got?
I think I want it to be a shootout, but we're gonna be realistic here. So I think it's actually going to be a Patriots victory as far as winning the game. And I think the score is going to be 28-24 Patriots.
All right. So it comes down to man. So I'm on a limb, right? I can't root for a team that beat us two out of their three Super Bowl. I mean, two out of their six Super Bowl.
I mean, you
It's like
could. It's called not
no,
being biased, but go ahead.
fuck
Matter of
both
fact,
of them.
let me switch up the glasses so make sure I can see you clearly.
I feel as though like, all right, Vegas has their hand in these games so bad, right? Remember that Super Bowl when y'all first Super Bowl Ace, y'all was underdogs, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even though, and then the following one when y'all was heavily favored against the Giants, not heavily favored, but one of the ones later on down. I feel like it's a dog Super Bowl. Everybody in the world is going with Seattle. The line is 4.5 points. That's a decent line. The two scores that y'all just said has basically New England winning. I think New England covers, but I think the score is going to be 28-26. Seattle, and Sam Darnold scores the final fucking touchdown to win the fucking Super Bowl.
Okay.
As much as it pains me to say it, New England going to cover, but both of them, like you said, Ace, you said it's going to be a shootout the first half. I think it's going to be slow the first half because the team's going to have to figure each other out. A lot of the guys are new to this. They're nervous, bright lights. You know what I'm saying? The world is watching. So I think the second half, that's when everything turns up. Everything get back to normal, like playing football. Now, I'll be surprised if it's a shootout early. I'll definitely, but when it comes down to it, I feel as though Seattle's gonna make a stop, be in the game. That's what's gonna decide the game, and Sam Darnold's gonna take them over the hump. As much as it pains me to say. Seattle, and that's coming from a fucking Rams fan. That hurts you to say that.
But the thing that kills me is this, right? I know you're saying that you think the first half isn't going to be a shootout, and I agree. It probably isn't. But the reason why I'm leaning towards it being a shootout the first half is exactly what you said: is everyone's nervous. People are going to take shots. I think Sam Darnold is going to take a shot with JSN, like you said early. I think that that May is going to take a shot early. See how his arm is really feeling. I think they're gonna, Josh McDaniels is gonna make some crazy offensive choices. I think the first half to make sure they get on the board and make sure that we can do what we need to do early to really establish, like, hey, go ahead and mess up and see what happens. And I think that's the challenge that's gonna happen in the first half. I don't think they're gonna play as nervous as we think. I
think,
just I just I just don't feel that.
like you said earlier, I think he sees ghosts, but it's just Casper, which is a reminder of what he's been through, and he's gonna get over it, and he's gonna score the touchdown, man, to seal the deal, and that's gonna solidify his whole storybook ending. Being drafted number 3 to the Jets, being basically tossed out of New York, going 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 to the Niners, sitting behind Purdy for a minute and learning a fresh system, and then getting a fresh start in Minnesota. You know what I'm saying? As to where he being on the field, getting equated with being able to be that quarterback that he was drafted for. And then coming to Seattle, man, overcoming all the odds. They didn't have Seattle winning the Super Bowl. They didn't have Seattle being a playoff team. It was always the Niners, Rams, because I knew you was coming.
Okay, all right, all right. About to say,
A lot of people didn't make the playoffs, man. But he overcame all that. Look where he at now, and I think he completes his starters tonight, man. So in other words, Seattle wins. Great game. Hopefully, it's a great game. Uh, Super. What is it called? Super Monday. Super Monday should be interesting. Who's gonna be holding that big body? Because not for nothing. Yeah, I rather Seattle win because y'all motherfuckers can't have the Super Bowls, bro. No,
Why not?
hell no.
Why not?
can't nah.
Why can't we be the first?
No, without
Because
Why
we
Brady.
can't we
got
be the first?
because we gotta get another one. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know
the
about
all year coming up. All year coming. I don't know when it's coming. Shit, no, I mean you gotta
It's
bet that
coming when Jerry Jones either sells the team or he dies. I'm sorry,
no,
man.
bro.
2 years. Two
We
years.
might we might
Two
not witness a
years.
That's
Cowboy.
two. You said three
Yo,
years.
we
Two
might
years.
not
Why?
see a Cowboy Super Bowl until we about 60.
Sound
Imagine.
good.
Oh my God.
You know how
No,
many years? That
that's not gonna happen.
We're gonna have grandbabies by that time.
Why would y'all even say that? Y'all be just making stuff up
He
on the
said, "Why'd you
fly.
even say that?"
Like, come
yo,
on, bro.
so hold on before we sign off. Yo, you know it's bad. You know how bad it is, right? When your boy a Cowboy fan, right? And he put that star stuff on his son. Like passed it along and traumatized my nephew.
He ain't traumatized. He ain't traumatized. No. He ain't traumatized.
Motherfuckers don't even respect that shit, bro.
He go where people are loved and valued. You can't go nowhere without seeing the cowboy stuff. What is this? What is that? That's a star. You see that? What is this? What is this? That's a star. You see that? I got more stars. I ain't about to. Where my little homie at? Look, I can't find him. But it's Cowboy Nation, bro. We ain't about to sit and act like, you know what I mean? We ain't been the most. We are the richest franchise in history amongst all sports. But
Yes,
I'm not
with
about
the
to keep
least
saying here.
amount of
I'm not about to keep. But let me land. I ain't about to keep sitting here playing like this. I ain't about to keep playing these goddamn games. Whatever, Jerry. You better get it together. Okay. Okay. My son deserves to see. I seen my first Super Bowl when he was 8. Right. 8. So up next year, baby. He turning 8 next year. That's what I'm talking about. Yo, Cowboy Nation, respect the star.
All right, family. I see y'all on and
What's wrong
again.
with you?
It's been a great season. Thanks to those who tuned in throughout the course of the year. Followed us on the chat. We're gonna transition real soon to college basketball for March Madness, NBA playoffs coming up, NBA All Star games coming up soon too. So check into that. By the time after All Star game, we start really getting acclimated with the NBA. So it's gonna be all right. We're gonna be back. We're gonna be back. Just give us some time. Give us shout out to Ace for filling in for Skinner last couple of weeks. Appreciate you coming on, bro.
Yeah, man. Anytime, man. I love
You
coming on this. So
you
just
only
put
hear
anytime you
you
guys
only
do
hear
it, I'll
the
come on.
Patriots and the Patriots in the playoffs. That's
No,
it.
I've been told you I
Nobody
was gonna
want to hear
come
that.
on. You just never tell me.
Nobody want to
I'll
hear that.
come. I'll keep
And
coming on. I don't care.
side note, whatever. I'm so sad that the football season is over with, but we
Well, we
still
got the
fuck with
CFL, right?
not even that. We fuck with international football too, cause your boy be
Yeah.
hitting on soccer. Holla at me if you need the soccer picks. Right now, Barcelona over there kicking ass, and Bayern Munich they doing their damn things. And my boy Messi in Florida, yeah, boy, holla at him. He good for a goal every game. I'm telling you. Know what I mean, we out here. Sports no remorse. When the last time you seen somebody hitting on tennis at 3 in the morning? I did.
All right, family. Holla at y'all later, man. Holla.
Is there?